close your eyes. So I want you to, I'm going to step away, well, I'll stay here because of the filming, but usually people pick a focus point somewhere. I know that those of you taking my yoga classes, you pick a drishti point from about far away, head level. But just to make it easy, if you can kind of look to the front of your mats or on the floor in front of you and find a noticeable object, a corner, or where these things meet as the seams or a knot in the synthetic floor, or just find an object and focus on it. And with open meditation, what we do is you start with the drop-in technique. You open the eyes, but you focus on that one point. With the eyes open, you think about that nasty event, think about the beautiful event, and you start to do your breath with always eyes open. So while you're here, just go ahead and get into it. Use the techniques that we did earlier. Pick your own technique that you like. Try to keep focused. You might have to squint a little bit so your eyes don't get too dry. But keep focused on the one point. And use the supportive meditation of your choice. And I'll bring you out in a couple minutes. Relax now. Blink if you have to blink, or close your eyes if you have to close your eyes for a second. Stretch a little bit, put your shoulders around. That is a little bit more difficult because I've found that if I focus on one spot, within 30 seconds, I'm over here. I don't know how I got there, but it kind of moved. And that's okay. Tim has said that that's all right, just refocus. Kind of like the drop-in technique. You don't want to go always to something painful. Just when you find yourself, wait, over here, then okay, take that. Accept it, let that monkey mind go, and then take the new spot. And then embellish the new spot for a while. Using the word, sound, phrase, or prayer, or the sounding breath, or your ujjayi, whatever you choose, you support it with that. So that way you're throwing everything into your techniques. The objective of open meditation is that when we close our eyes and we get in stillness, after you're finished with your 5 to 10 minutes or your 30 minutes twice a day, when you open your eyes, you now are linked to the world, but you see the world with a whole bunch of serotonin, you see the world in a different viewpoint. The objective with open technique is you're involving the world already into that beautiful point of bliss. It's just distracting. But you know, that's the whole thing with the monkey mind. We can never turn off the stressors outside. We can never turn off the little crickety back that we have, or the grumbling stomach. But we control how we react to every single stimulus. If you can control the way you react, and you're an observer only, then you don't get stressed out when the bill, you open it up, it's $3,000 for a candy, or you have a kid cut you off, or you hear and see something you don't like. You can just observe and react to it in a pleasurable, well, not pleasurable, but an easy way. And that way, usually, just like the Navy SEALs, you can think rationally and react. If you've ever been to or seen ER, you see when somebody comes in code blue, you usually have some guy rattling off blah, 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 as far as blood tests and start EKG, start compressions. That's usually one of us. We always have to go through it. Imagine if I was stressed out. I wouldn't know what to do. Most people would die when they came to the emergency room, but we have to get into meditation. So think of it that way. If you can do that on a daily basis, you can control your aging. If you can control your aging, you can control the disease process you're going through. One of the easiest things to do is you can control your appetite. For those of you who haven't eaten lunch, we're about finished, but are probably hungry, and if you go to your fridge now, or you pass by Subway now, you'll probably dive into McDonald's or Subway and order the nastiest thing, because the stress response says, I must find. And just think of it as the monkey. Monkey says, you have to find and you have to feed yourself right now because my stomach is growling. If you can control that with just waiting 5 minutes, taking some deep breaths in your car before you get in that order line, it actually makes you'll control the monkey mind. You still have a little grumbling, but you'll be able to make a proper choice. I'll go with the salad instead. So you'd be surprised if you slow down things just a little bit. And you can do that every day with meditation, but if you kind of choose that when you're about to make a very important decision, and eating is an important decision nowadays, then you can make a better choice with it.